So today we are going to discuss a company, MicroStrategy. I know that this company is very hot in Kelvin's Telegram group. By the way, if you are not in Kelvin's Telegram group, there's tons of discussion there. People keep on pumping crypto, pumping companies like MicroStrategy. So I think we need to get into this company. So I will give a quick overview of this company. And right now, as the time of recording, is $388.84. And also you look at the price, right, already went up by 467% just year to date. And why the company is going up so much, right, is because of Bitcoin. And if we look at their balance sheets, how many Bitcoins do they have? They have 252,220 Bitcoins. And guess how much all this Bitcoin were worth? So I do the calculations for you. You just put the number 252K Bitcoins is equivalent to, at today's USD 96,000, is valued at 24 billion. Now the question is, what is the market cap of MicroStrategy? Market cap is actually 94 billion. What it means is that there are many people who thought that Bitcoin is going to the moon and then they bought MicroStrategy, but actually you are buying a overvalued Bitcoin by going through the MicroStrategy route, because they thought that they're buying Bitcoins, but you actually can just go buy Bitcoin yourself and not go through MicroStrategy. So that's the main problem. And then some people will say that, okay, Bitcoin is just like, one portion of the entire business. They still have their core business that's running, right? I think their business is to do with some business analytics. Now we go to their operating results, right? So if you pull their results, this is their total revenue. Each column is 1 quarter. What you observe here is that revenue is going down. If we look at last 12-month basis, it's still going down. Then is the company's earning money? Just look at their operating income, is actually negative. So you are buying over expensive Bitcoin. At the same time, you are owning a business that is not making money and lose your money.
Nice.
And then we look at their competitors. So in terms of the business analytics, right, I think their biggest competitors are Microsoft, Power BI, Tableau, QLixSense, SAP, IBM. So these are actually big players in business analytics. It's not that easy for MicroStrategy to, carve up a market shares from here. So their entire thesis is built on Bitcoin. But let's say if Bitcoin, you cannot access it via other route, I think you have no choice. You just have to buy MicroStrategy, right? But that's not the case. You can actually buy Bitcoin ETF. If you want to buy Bitcoins, you can just open one account in crypto exchange. You can buy it yourself, right? Why you have to go through this? So I think overall that sums up my thesis here. If you want to invest in MicroStrategy, please aware that this company is not making money. They don't have a lot of Bitcoins as compared to their market cap.
You want to comment? I think based on the context that Punti said, there's a lot of people talking about this company. I think it has one of the highest returns year to date in the entire US market today when compared to even like your hot stocks like Nvidia. So what's your take on this?
Okay, let's say it's overvalued. Okay, I'm not saying MicroStrategy is a good stock. Let's say MicroStrategy is overvalued. Doesn't mean that it will crash anytime soon, right? Because there's so much tailwind on Bitcoin. So let's say, for example, the US, people say that they're proposing to buy Bitcoin as part of their reserve. I think China is starting to legalize crypto or something like that. Same for other countries also. So once this whole network effect starts, like other countries will just join in, then other companies will also join in. So like, isn't MicroStrategy in the right position to like leverage on all this? Won't they benefit from all this, even though it's already overvalued? Plus they have that convertible bond, right, which will like theoretically help to push the price of Bitcoin even higher.
Punti, I think you're the biggest bear here. Maybe you have to comment on what Kelvin said.
The debate, right, we'll go to like, instead of we are debating MicroStrategy, now we debate about Bitcoin, because you're saying that, Bitcoins, there's all these tailwinds, Bitcoin up, MicroStrategy up. But the smart hedge funds managers, smart investor, what they are doing, right, they actually buy Bitcoin and then they short MicroStrategy. It's because the valuations, if they are, reasonable, say for example, market cap is a lot lower, then I think it makes sense. You can treat it as a proxy. But the situation now is that MicroStrategy, I don't know why, maybe some short squeeze is happening. Their market cap is so high, but you look at their holdings, it's not that high. So why should you invest using MicroStrategy? It's a lot better to just put your money via, let's say, ETF, right? Bitcoin ETF. So why buy over expensive Bitcoin?
Because it can go up more.
Buy Bitcoin.
So right? Then with that theory, right, are you doing anything to profit from this MicroStrategy thing?
We are trying to get some views only here. Answer is no lah. I'm not trading. I'm not doing this kind of things lah. Yeah, it's just to warn people that you can speculate. If you really have money, you can afford to lose, can do that. But at least just have one eye into the fundamentals. And the fundamentals is not that difficult. Just look at the balance sheets, look at how many Bitcoins they have. By the way, the numbers that I showed was as of Q3. I know that in, I think just recent weeks, right, they bought more Bitcoins. The numbers is already higher. You want to take that into considerations. And then they are actually issuing convertible debts to do all these purchases. What it means is that now it's become a lot more leverage. So if you're having a lot of leverage and then your business having cash flow, I think that's fine, but they don't have all this cash flow, right? So let's say if Bitcoin prices come down a lot, I think their share price will go down a lot more, right? So just be careful on this now. Okay, I think just to sum up this topic, I personally having a bearish view on MicroStrategy. I think that if you are investing, please be careful. Okay, that's the only message. Hope you enjoy this video. See you.